Hey guys, how's it going? Alright, I don't need your life story, I was just being polite. Okay, so that was my guitar cover of Serve the Servants by Nirvana, live from Pier 48 in Seattle in 1993. Yes, basically the live and loud performance. I do have a bit of a confession to make, I'm afraid. With regard to the guitar solo, I literally just played what Kurt did on the version that's on In Utero. Just because Kurt basically played that live anyway, but I think there's a point where he sort of lost it a little bit, and I don't know, I just didn't like what he was doing, so I just followed what he does on the album just because I think it sounds better. Yes, and that's my excuse for not doing what he did live. In most of my other covers that I've done of live performances, I think all of them actually, I've copied exactly what Kurt was doing, and most of the time I've not been very happy with the guitar solos, just because I'm so used to the album versions, I suppose. I realise, of course, that it's grunge and it's about sort of expressing yourself, not so much playing what's on the album kind of thing, and he was just kind of improvising a lot of the time. But specifically for this performance anyway, I just decided to do what he did on the album just because it's a great solo and I wanted to, basically. So yes. Okay, so for this song we are tuned down to E flat, so that's basically every single string just tuned down by half a step and you are good to go. I can't remember if the version from the album In Utero is in standard tuning or in E flat. But irrespective of that, this particular live performance, live and loud, is indeed in E flat. I think Kurt just wanted to kind of save his voice ever so slightly. For most live performances he was tuned down to E flat, so that does give you a little bit of wiggle room when you sort of get up into the higher registers, I guess. Sort of saves the voice slightly. Not that Kurt was had amazing range when it came to singing. When it came to screaming, he was way all over the place, such high screams and crazy kind of places his voice went to, I suppose. But his singing style was more kind of conversational, I guess you could say, rather than Whitney Houston or I don't know, Mariah Carey or something, where it's massive range, I guess. So yeah, tuning down to E flat doesn't save your voice greatly, but it probably makes a bit of a difference when you're on a long sort of when you're on a very long and tiring tour, I guess you could say. Yeah, not really an awful lot to say about the guitar playing itself. It's just power chords and an interesting main riff, I suppose. It's nothing all that tricky really. It's pretty basic stuff, much like most of Nirvana, I guess. But nonetheless, very fun song to play, and yeah, super rewarding as well when you get that solo right and you're in the groove, I guess. Not that I'm claiming to have been perfectly in the groove, but I did my best, I suppose. Yes, so my challenge to you, as always, is to play it better than I did, I suppose. But whatever, I had a lot of fun, and I have had requests to do live and loud performances, live and loud performance versions of songs that I've already done. So yeah, I'm more than happy to do that, to be honest, because I already know how to play the song, I guess. I did have to check my previous video from a very long time ago now, where I did cover Serve the Servants, the album version. And I never watched my own videos, but going back and watching that video just to sort of reacquaint myself with how to play the song, it's kind of embarrassing because I can sort of see little mistakes that I made here and there, and just just things about the video that I don't particularly like, I suppose. That's one of the reasons why I don't watch my own videos, is because I just sort of pick holes in it and find problems with it all the time. But nonetheless, it was a very fun experience doing this, and I had a lot of fun playing Serve the Servants once again. I'm not sure when this video is going to be coming out, but I've got a few videos in the can that I've already done. I previously, before this one, played School, the live and loud performance as well, so I think that might be coming out after this video. Yeah, I think I'll probably release that one after I've released this video. I have also done a gameplay video of myself playing Super Mario Land 2 on the Game Boy, but I'm playing it through the Nintendo Switch kind of thing. I know a lot of you guys aren't interested in those kind of videos, but it's good for me, and you know, I enjoy it, so it's something to do, I suppose. You know, something different, and yeah, just have fun editing and mucking about, I suppose. That will probably be coming out before this video, so you know, if you know you do feel so inclined, feel free to check that one out. Yeah, but that's not what my channel is about, of course. I want to teach you how to play the guitar. I'm not really too fussed about the gameplay stuff, that's more just for me. But yes, anyway, thank you so much for watching. If you did enjoy the video, please feel free to hit like and subscribe and all those awesome things that you guys always do. Feel free to drop me a tip if you are feeling generous and if you can afford it. Other than that, I hope you enjoyed the video. Hopefully I shall see all of you awesome people in the next one, okay? Take it easy. Peace. Bye. Today's video, as you just saw, was Serve the Servants by Nirvana, live at the